Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here. What do you think it would have been like if Saban adapted Hurricane? Andros is not a great leader. Super question time! Starts now. Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here, and welcome to another episode of Super Question Time, where I'll answer your questions. Anything Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers, anime, or even nerd-related questions, I will answer them for you. So, let's get started now, shall we? The first question comes from Sam Fisher, and he writes, "Something I've been wanting to ask you. How do you feel when Fox Kids ended for a good round the late 2001? I remember was in my second year in college. Then 9/11 happened. I know it sounds crazy, but Fox Kids was something I watched every day after noons and Saturday mornings. It really bothered me a lot. I even spoke to Hector that played the Blue Time Force Ranger on Facebook. Even Herpy Bez that played the Green Beetleborg and later Silver Beetleborg in Metallics, they were shocked like me. For me, they actually didn't took it after 9/11. They actually moved Fox Kids block to another Fox affiliate, which was UPN. And they continued the afternoon block until 2002. I guess some other Fox affiliates around the country ended the Fox Kids early, and some others resumed after 9/11, but for me they was just moved to another affiliate. Actually, if you're wondering, no, it wasn't because of 9/11 that Fox Kids was ended. They actually were in the works even before. They were planning to get rid of the block long before 9/11. A lot of affiliates, like for example Fox 5 here in New York, wanted to put their own programming on the time slot where Fox Kids was occupying it. And so after the Saban News Corp buyout from Disney, they decided to get rid of it at the end of the year. So no, it wasn't because of 9/11. They were in that planning stage because at that time the children's blocks were a dying breed at the time, because Fox Kids was losing money and they didn't have a lot of good rated shows at the very end, other than Power Rangers, but it didn't really have the muscle as it once was. The reason why Kids WB stayed on for so long until 2006 was because they still had high-rated shows like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, which were exclusive to Kids WB. So it stayed a little bit longer on the weekday schedule. So when it came to Fox Kids, they were hemorrhaging money left to right, and of course they had to contend with new FCC regulations, where they had to require 3 hours of educational programming, which of course educational programming doesn't bring in the ratings. I mean, some do, but majority they do not. Also, they had imposed limits on commercials during kids blocks because because certain groups and soccer mom associations thought that these commercials were manipulating children into violence and children's obesity, which I think is just bullshit. Now, if you notice, every Happy Meal commercial from the 90s, okay, every Happy Meal commercial from the 90s had the cheeseburgers and fries. Now every Happy Meal commercial of today is mostly healthy foods, which honestly no kid will eat regardless, because they'll still order the small burger and the small fries. It is just ridiculous that they're trying to encourage, which doesn't work, because unfortunately I guess there's some parents that are too stupid to take care of their kids, and they impose those limits on those commercials, which of course they didn't have money. They didn't make money for the affiliates. That was their bread and butter. So they wanted to get rid of it because they were losing money. So yeah, to answer your question, no, it wasn't because of 9/11. They were in the planning stages. even before 9/11, to get rid of Fox Kids. Okay, the next question comes from X-Gray 2012, and he writes, I have some good questions. Do you expect Kamen Rider Dragon Knights to make a huge comeback if it's given a time slot on CW Vortex now that Saban owns the Saturday morning block? What are your thoughts about the Power Rangers Legendary War being the final episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force? First question, as I said in my other Super Question Time videos, the contract with Adness Entertainment, they used to own the license for Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, is expired, and all of the rights reverted back to Toei, which, if I am correct, they do have a international division here in the US called Cloverboy. They're the ones that created the Sailor Moon dub. They're the ones that may be possible to them to bring back the show, but I really doubt it since the show did terrible. But I don't think it's not their fault. I think it's just scheduling issues that they had during the For Kids run. But it's not going to happen, unfortunately, X-Gray. Sorry. And your second question, it's great to end the series that way. The final battle between the evil villains and all of the Rangers from the past. Really awesome way to end the finale of a great show or a bad show, who knows. But like I said before, I hope Super Mega Force will be decent enough to watch. So okay, the next question comes from Vinny792, and he writes, I just want to know, if you haven't already explained it in the past, what is it about Go Buster that you don't like? I'd say as of now was certainly more interesting of a series than Kyoryuger, and tried things that other Sentai series never did. Here's the thing. The reason I don't like it is because of the suits and the mechs. But who knows, I may get to like it. Here's the thing. Every time when I begin watching, like before a certain season of a new season of Power Rangers begin, I watch the source material first. And in this case, at the beginning, I did not like Shinkanger. Okay, I did not like it. Then, since I heard about Saban buying the franchise, I decided to give Shinkanger another shot because I watched the first episode when it first aired in 2009. Like I said, I did not like the costumes, just like I said with Go Buster. I watched it in January, I think one weekend, the whole series of Shinkanger in 2011, and I just loved it. I loved Chikaru right away. I mean, you can feel for what he's going through, being, the leader of the Shiba clan. Of course, he's not the Shiba. He's not the real leader of the Shiba clan, of course. And so, I mean, it was just a very, very awesome Sentai series. Now, right now, I am watching Go Sager. Although I'm not watching like a full week, I'm watching it like by every week. And right now, I am not liking Go Sager. I'm not liking it. The only thing that I do like about it is Go Say Yellow. Mao, you're such a hottie. Forgive me, Luca. Forgive me. Once the Go Buster adaptation comes along, I'll watch the source material for that before it premieres. So I'll see. Let's see if I like it or not. So okay, the last question is from Kamach Power, and he writes, what is your top 5 anime series? Okay, I'll say Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, Sword Art Online, Evangelion, and Haruhi. Speaking of Attack on Titan, it is a really awesome anime. You should definitely check it out. Even if you're not an anime fan, trust me, you will love this show. You will never... Like, if you're trying to become an anime fan, this anime will bring you to the anime world. Attack on Titan. So, Anyway, guys, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy this very special episode of Super Question Time. If you have any more questions that I didn't get to answer, please post them again as many times as you want. I don't care. So, and also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook page, which is in the description below. So this is Sentai22, and thanks for watching.